Alright guys, it's time to convert this old shop light into an LED lamp, which will have these two 20-watt LEDs. They're a 65K. I have to wire it according to that, basically one wire going in, one wire coming out. So that's how it's going to be run. So I'm going to have to take this ballast out, which is bad anyway because only one light works on it and it gets really hot, so it's not safe at all. And basically I'm going to have to run these straight across. I'm not really exactly sure yet. I have to still figure that out, but as you can see, this thing like melted all up to pieces and everything, so it needs to be replaced. I will show you what I did as soon as I get it done. Alright? Alright, as you can see, I got the ballast out. All I had to do is unwire nut everything, and then there's four bolts that go on those little stubs right here and here, one here and one here, and then it falls right out. Pretty easy. Now I gotta wire this thing up the proper way for it to work with these LEDs. Alright guys, I'm going to show you what I did here. Now, according to that diagram, we gotta have the hot side, or yeah, you're gonna have one side going into the hot, one side going into as a neutral. So this is just on a lead cord. There's nothing special about it. So that's right here. So I use this side over here as the hot. Doesn't really matter which side you use because these ones don't have an input side. So I wire nutted the wire here. That goes over to here. And then it says over here, I'm not using a real wire, so this is probably not the safest thing in the world. Over here you got these wires that coming out of here. They'd call them tombstones on other fixtures, but this old ass thing, I don't even know what to call it. So you wire nut all of them together right into the power. That's why there's big ass wire nuts here. So that's all got power going right to it. Right on this side. Now on the other side, back over here, all I did was the same thing, which is a little easier because I only had the two wires. So I got the two wires that come out of here and put it right onto the other side of the power. Now with that all done, everything should work no problem. I'll put it back together and I'll show you all. Alright, here it is all together. I cleaned this up a little bit because it was freaking filthy, so. Alright, now I'll plug it in and it'll turn right on. Look at that. It is bright. Wow. Makes this look a hell of a lot better in here. Sorry, my garage is a mess. That is bright compared to these ones here. Can't really tell the difference on this. But my other video I show how I do this. It's LED strip, goes all the way around. Check that out. I'll leave the link in the description. I'll also leave the link in the description for the bulbs I used on this. There are different bulbs out there and there are different ways you're going to have to wire them. So make sure you look at the manufacturer's directions on how it needs to be wired. So there are bulbs out there that just replace these T8 bulbs. You can leave the ballast in and everything. Like, you can't see it really, but the small skinny ones. There are bulbs out there where you can just replace them. They're like 10 bucks a bulb, but that's a little absurd. These two bulbs right here cost me 16 bucks and about 15 minutes of time to do this. I mean, it took me a few minutes because I was making a video at the same time. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the description and where I bought that from, and also I'll leave the link in the description for the video of me doing these lights over here, which made the whole back of the garage light up a lot nicer because it was so dark back there. I mean, it's hard to tell right now because it's daytime, but I'll try to get a picture of it at night as well. Other than that, that'll be it for today. So like, comment, subscribe, and well, you don't really have to comment, but if you want to. Next project is I'm going to be putting some LED lights inside that little garage right there where I keep my lawnmower and everything because it's got no lighting at all. I actually have this old TV here, the screen broke on it, and the LEDs are right here, some of them anyways. The LEDs were bad, I was going to replace them. I was waiting for the parts, my son found the TV screen, broke it, so now I'm just going to use those LEDs right there. and run them off a 12 volt power supply. I could use a 24 volt, but I actually have a 12 volt right now and put them in that little garage right there, so I have light in there. Other than that, but I'll make another video for that, and as soon as I do, I'll make I'll link it into the description. I'll talk to you all later.